was get out of my brain first.
Oh yeah.
Hello, welcome to OF4. I'm Grace.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Ted.
Today we're here to talk about the educational values of console gaming, whether it's good or not, whether it's worth buying a console, especially with the build up to Christmas and all that. So Ted, you want to start us off?
Yeah. With gaming, it's obviously time consuming with many games because it's a lot of effort to put in. If you think about it in real life, you've got to make a decision of what you do in a day to do. So you obviously, you get home from school if you are in school, and you've got to think, what am I going to do? And especially with a game such as Minecraft, it's got a lot of architectural structures. Obviously, it's the main point of the game is to go mining and build something to make it look kind of cool, I guess. And it, a lot of schools use it, and I understand why, because it shows what's it called?
It's got programming in it.
Yeah.
So programming and modding it,
Yeah.
changing contents to the game. I've never modded it,
No.
actually designed a mod myself. I've downloaded mods off the internet, which was
Yeah.
quite fun, and some of the stuff it added was enjoyable, but people have sat there and coded that themselves, and it's supposedly really easy to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for an 8-bit game, to be fair, it seems, you'd think something as simple, but it's actually, you can learn from it. So say if I do, say if I do a game, for example, Zoombinis, which is from like Windows 98 game that came on most computers from back then. You obviously had to learn, it's like a pattern, so you've got to learn what goes where and how you should figure out that pattern. And for a game, an educational game at that, it's quite entertaining, and a lot of them can be.
I suppose a similar game to Minecraft is Terraria in the building sense, but I'm not so sure about the modding aspect.
Well, I've never played Terraria, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, also along with Portal, that's problem solving and trying to figure out for yourself.
Yeah.
So at the beginning there'll be a few help parts, and then long after you'll be doing everything yourself basically.
Well, especially with the fight of the end of Portal 1 is I've gone through myself. For the first time, it took a couple of hours.
I took 10 minutes.
10
I blazed the hour and 30 minutes, mate.
Through it.
Hour and 30 minutes.
Like Silver Surfer.
Easy. Portal 2 was even easier, but it was absolutely brilliant. I loved Portal 2, especially the co-op aspect. That way, two people are learning at once, and it's a different aspect as well. It's teamwork.
Yeah, exactly.
Teamwork in games.
Yeah.
I suppose it's education.
Yeah, because you don't get that as much, and a lot of things. Also, mobile games. Yeah. There's obviously a lot. I use my iPad quite a lot for school now, and so Paper 53 isn't a game, but it's I use that for engineering, and it's quite handy because I'm making a speaker at the moment, and so I can draw that out, and it shows of how good I can be for a drawing subject on a tablet, I guess.
Yeah.
On a shape table. And something like 123D design is also quite handy. Recommend that app actually, and they're both free. That's at least how I do it, because I don't pay for my apps, so I don't have any money. Yeah, I'm not cheap, I just don't have money. There's a difference.
Is there?
Yes.
Topic for another episode.
Yeah. Is Ted cheap, or is he just not money?
I mean, SimCity could be classed as an educational game as well, because you're dealing with money. I used to have it on my phone. I ended up deleting it because I needed some space, so it's so I had to sacrifice it. But I feel like that would be educational with money, and because you have to put things in certain certain place, you've got to think like, will that benefit that area?
Yeah.
What? So you've got to think kind of out of the box.
Do a little dancing between you talking there.
Yeah, you're taking a look at my dancing.
Yeah. You might have groovy dancing skills sometimes, but you know, just throwing some shapes out there.
That's dad
Especially
dancing.
with
That's dad
design.
dancing. That's dad dancing.
Yeah, no, dad dancing, sort of like that. Bus drive.
When it comes to money in Sims, I never liked it just because it never really seemed important to me. I never really panicked about, oh no, I've got low money. It's like, oh, I'll just go into cheat codes and add more money because I'm lazy.
Yeah, especially when you put if you put a cheat code in, it'll come up with like a bin or something. You have to go up to that bin. Sims. Well, I don't like SimCity because it's EA. But I'm not going to talk about that because they're going to start me ranting, and that's not good. And like I say, it's a lot with Minecraft as well because it's resources. So obviously, when you're older, you've got to think about what am I going to use today, money-wise as well. How much am I going to spend today? Will that last me? And also with food, you've also got to think, what am I going to have?
I understand food, but it's slightly not. It's not the most realistic things. You can just walk up, smack a cow, and bam, you've got beef instantly, and just cook it.
Raw beef, and you're not I won't say burned, but you're not dead from the fact that you've just eaten raw beef. Well, you do eat raw chicken, you might.
And then the other part, resources. You can't really just like put some sticks and some wood on a table. Bam, you've got a pickaxe.
I mean,
that's not as cheap either.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I have learned stuff from Minecraft. Like, I've been sat in classes and then something will be like mentioned and I will think I've heard of that because of a certain game, and some of it, like, say in science, like chemistry, I've been sat there like, I only know what that is because of Minecraft.
Yeah. And what thing, like with engineering, well, not engineering, sorry, old school resistant materials, we did, made a table, like a flat pack furniture table, to use so much, and I had to do a limited amount of resources. I actually did the same thing in Minecraft, and it was quite entertaining, you know, doing a little thing like that, have a certain amount of resources, and how many of these, do you not waste? And it's quite a fun thing, because also, when you're older, you've got to think, what are you wasting, what are you not wasting?
I mean, I suppose another good thing for building, which is a bit more realistic, is Garry's Mod. You've ever played that?
Garry's Mod is not realistic.
It's not realistic in any way, but if you make it realistic when it comes to the building and program, the language, I can't remember the name language, but it's a specific language. You can make some pretty realistic things like tables, you can go over the physics of it, make really realistic tables in Garry's Mod, or you can make tables that explode on contact. They're my favourite tables.
Yes, like with Little Big Planet, that I've had many of an hour of like watch a stream, and then go on the build your own levels. Yeah. And for whatever reason, I got a bit excited and made a dog that could fly. Press of a button and a dog would start flying and then explode. It was the best thing I've ever seen. You know, you just hop on a big red button and a dog would fly and explode.
I mean, Little Big Planet in general, I find is quite good education-wise. It teaches you all about and, if, not, or gates, all of those. It's got all of the gates, and you can use them to program almost your own little interactive objects, levels, and like filming, camera design. It's really nice, even if it is only like 2D.
Well, yeah, it's a platformer, but with 3 levels, which is weird, but it's good. But and it's also a PlayStation exclusive, which is why the better. Just out there for you PlayStation guys and girls. Halo can go away. Oh yeah.
Do you mind?
So, Grace, in one sentence, best educational game, and why?
I would say Minecraft is the better one for me. Like I don't play a lot of games because I'm mainly watching stuff on the apps on my consoles. But if any of the games that I've played that I'd had a look at and think they've got an educational aspect, I would say Minecraft is the best one, because like I said before, like I've been sat in lessons and just thought I only know that because of Minecraft.
Yeah.
Ted?
Well, I'd say similar, but I'm a bit of a big fanboy for Little Big Planet, not just because any of you people in the comment section just because I like PlayStation. It's not just because of that, it's because of the right, so how will this work? It's do I have to link this up to a certain thing? And it's a bit of a trial and error game in a sense, and it's also a very big puzzle game. It's like, or you think, well, I'm here, I'm going to get over there without dying and possibly losing a life. Because you have, I think, about 10 lives?
8.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure it's 8.
I've never counted.
I'm going to say Portal 2.
Yeah.
Because the physics engines and physics engines in Portal's really. I'm pretty sure somewhere I'm pretty sure there's a university somewhere that if you do the science degree, you have there's like a small portion of which you use Portal to do physics.
Yeah.
But like, the one thing about Portal that makes me sad is they got rid of the suction tubes which they were going to add, which was there was going to be, you know, the tubes that you get sucked through.
Oh yeah. Oh,
they were going to add puzzles based on them broken ones sucking stuff in. It's really sad.
You know what is even sadder is the fact they haven't made a Portal 3. Oh yeah.
Valve. That's not
can't count to 3.
So that's all F4. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave in the comments which you think is more educational: Minecraft, Little Big Planet, or Sims. Thanks for watching. Sims. Portal.
Sims.
Sims.
Burn Sims.
Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.